Call the meeting, Call the meeting to order. Welcome, everyone. We do not have a quorum tonight, so there'll be no official business action taken, but we'll have the other elements of our meeting tonight. You rise to say the pledge to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we'll begin tonight with our recognition of our Falcons of the Month.
Good evening, everyone. Falcons of the Month, let me get a chance to present our certificates to the Falcons of the Month. It's without a doubt our favorite meeting of the month. I know the board feels that way. It's really exciting for us to honor some incredible students. So tonight we have the distinction of honoring our next group of Falcons of the Month. Each school in our district celebrates numerous students each and every month for being outstanding. We have asked our schools to select one individual from the many honored to represent the group. Therefore, the students we will be honoring tonight were selected because they personified the trait or characteristic being celebrated this month. In other words, these students represented the best of the best for the month. What will happen is I'm going to read the certificate. The certificate is the same for each student, but I will be calling up students one at a time. When I do that, I'll ask the student to come up. I'll shake their hand, get their certificate, and then I'm going to ask them to walk down and shake the hand of everybody who's sitting at the table. Okay, so parents who are looking for pictures, that's the time to get those in video. All right, here's what the certificate says. Whereas the philosophy of the education of the Niagara Wheatfield Central School District calls for aiding all students in the development and achievement of their potential, and whereas the primary goals of the school district include encouraging each student to develop a sense of values, instill a feeling of responsibility to self and to others, as well as an appreciation of good citizenship, be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Niagara Wheatfield Central School District hereby recognizes the following student. And the first one we'll be calling up today is Maureen Newton. Maureen.
Congratulations, good job.
She had that rehearsed. I think she maybe did you watch a prior board meeting like I'm kind of walking up there, and that was well done. Next up, we have Jack Smith. Next, we have Wade Kraft.
Congratulations.
Next, we have Harper Gregg. I'm sure Harper appreciated the applause anyway. Always watching on video. Next, we have Ada Bordelot. Ava. I saw this one. Chase Richards.
Congratulations.
Move it over to.
Sure.
Board president.
Thing doesn't like to work. Congratulations, everyone. We're gonna take about a 10-minute break if you want to help yourself to some of the refreshments back there. Also have the backdrop here if anyone wants to take some pictures over there as well, but
Right. Yeah.
okay, well, reconvene here. Continuing on, there's a notice of public comment period for the district-wide safety plan. And this is a notice to establish a 30-day public comment period for Niagara Wheatfield School District district-wide safety plan. And the draft of the district-wide safety plan is available at the district office at 5700 West Street in Sanborn. And the public comment period will close on November 19th. And I will continue on with residents' comments. We have Susan Taylor Maroney, correct? Go ahead. This is regular public comment. Privilege of the floor.
I see people.
We do have some, thank you. Well, leave them for us to get to them.
I don't know.
The other board members, okay, there's 4 other that are here tonight.
If you want to leave 4 with Renee, she can take them.
No, that's okay. I'll take them. Hello. Good evening. I've given you a book with some papers inside. There is also a paper clip attached to the first page for your convenience as a bookmark. Please refer to the first 2-page article printed from Fox News showing the latest strains are named after cloud types. The names of these cloud types are involved in geoengineering or cloud seeding. This has been going on for most or all of our lifetimes since at least the 1940s. Please look it up under geoengineering. Next item, since we've been mining metals, we have been unfortunately ingesting or eating them. Here is an interesting tidbit. Mercury teething powders were widely used in the 19th and early 20th century here in America. Ingestion of mercury displaces iron in the body. Corynebacterium diphtheriae, the bacterium responsible for diphtheria symptomology, such as the leathery throat, produces its potent diphtheria toxin only under conditions of low iron availability. Moving on. If you wear readers, you may want to bring them out now. If you could now please turn your attention to the second paper inserted that has ICANN written on it. I am very sorry for the tiny print. Please note the columns highlighted control and placebo. A note here. Placebo means an inert substance to the body, such as saline. The vaccine manufacturers frequently use older vaccines as a placebo. This information is available in all of the vaccine inserts that are not provided to parents when they take the child in for a well visit, only the VIS sheet. There is a recent book published by Dr. Paul Thomas titled VaxFacts that has information on where you can obtain these vaccine inserts. I highly suggest this book for everyone. This chart shows none of the vaccines on the CDC schedule recommend for routine injection into children were licensed by the FDA based on a long-term placebo-controlled trial. Please note, the COVID-19 placebo trial was unblinded during the trial. Unblinded means they administered the vaccine to the placebo participants. Finally, please refer to the 3-page article authored by attorney Aaron Siri of ICANN during Aaron's deposition of Dr. Stanley Plotkin back in 2018. Considered the world leading authority on vaccines, Dr. Plotkin stated under oath that he was okay with telling parents that the DCAP does not cause autism, even though the science isn't there yet to support that claim. It's been said by a well-known physician in the alternative space that nature doesn't make mistakes, man does. Thank you for your time and attention.
Thank you. Once again, because we don't have a quorum, we'll be forgoing any business action items. So move on to reports from our standing committee. So anything from Capital, Bob?
No, as it stands right now, we're still looking like the end of November to have the building closed up and start working indoors more so. But right now, we're currently on schedule for the auditorium back.
Very good. Under policy committee, there was the first reading of 2 policies. 5681 school safety plan and
Can't vote on them.
5676, which is privacy and security for student data and teacher and principal data. So will those continue as a first reading for next meeting then?
You can do it either way, since it's coming from a standing committee, you're not voting on it tonight, so it's up to you.
Well, I'll take that as information on this one then. And then there's an external communication to the board, the parent group fundraisers. There for you to take a look at. And with that, we'll move on to our ex officio student members report.
So I want to talk about the Eco Campus revitalization and how it's Saturday and it's from 8 to 11, and hopefully we're trying to get as many students as we possibly can to come, because that's important that we have our students actually support our cause at our school to help make more wildlife actually thrive, like with the trees and with cleaning up trash, because we don't want animals eating trash. That's horrible. Because we have we have a river going straight through our campus, and we have so much trees all over our campus. We need to provide for this and let it thrive. So I think that this Eco Campus revitalization is going to help us and do a lot. And it's gonna be a great opportunity for our NHS members to get some volunteering hours, or if anyone just wants to volunteer. It's good. It's a great opportunity. I also want to talk about the Principal Advisories Committee that I do with Ms. Lewich. It's not just me. Let's make that clear. It's a lot of other people. There is probably 15 other people, and everyone is putting input on it. We're trying to crack down, especially on like vaping problems, because right now for us, when we walk into our bathrooms, all we smell is just fruity smoke. We don't want to smell that. At least I don't want to smell that. So what we talked about is possible methods to crack down and deter these activities, because obviously we don't want this in our school. It's illegal. So we talked about methods either by possibly using like a card system, like, because we don't have agendas currently, but we could use like Chromebooks, and we could sign in and sign out for our bathroom privileges, just so we have it tracked by person and time. So we thought that could help. And this is an ongoing effort to try and do this, but hopefully the next meeting we can have more clear options to choose from. But so far that meeting was very, very productive, and we were very, very, we were really doing good with making a point to stop this. So, otherwise, school's been doing really good, you know, nothing too bad, and I'm happy that I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good, thank you. For president's reports, tomorrow is NISBA's annual business meeting that I'll be representing us at for voting. And then next week, Bob and myself, will be going to New York City for our annual NISBA convention. So hopefully learn a lot and bring back some knowledge here. And with that, I'll pass to the superintendent for his report.
Thank you. I'm gonna piggyback on Ethan, with regard to the Eco Campus revitalization project. The two things we're gonna be working on is planting trees. The holes will already be dug. So it's really filling them in, putting the trees into the holes, and then doing a little cleanup. So, we're hopefully, we'll hopefully have a large number of people turning out for this event. We usually have a really good turnout. So again, 8 to 11 this Saturday morning. And on November 1st, we have our Wall of Fame induction ceremony. Starts at 10:30 a.m. Doors opening at 9:30. It's from 10:30 until about 2. Again, this year, I know I said this at the last meeting, if you were coming to the induction ceremony, you had to actually pay for the lunch that day because all of the honorary activities take place inside the cafeteria. Okay. And that's all I have for tonight.
Thank you. We also have reports to the board of our finance, the budget calendar. It's been given out to everyone. That just to look over, I need an action to approve anything, right?
Yeah, you can look it over and, we'll hand out in with the rest of the board members here.
Very good. Thank you. Got any items for board discussion? Old or new business that we can't vote on?
No,
Any public comments tonight? Anybody? Okay.
okay.
Any other board member comments?
No,
Okey-doke. All right. So I guess we don't need to move to adjourn, correct?
No, you don't. You can just
I guess,